The doorbell rang, hard. It was already 10:30 at night. Cold wind seeped through the cracks of the old windows, and inside a small apartment, a single father stared at his sleeping 6-year-old son with worry tightening in his chest. Who could be here at this hour? He whispered to himself. The doorbell rang again. This time, a woman's voice followed. "Ali, it's me. Open the door." Ali's heart almost stopped. It was Mary, his boss. The same woman who had received that message earlier in the day. The wrong message. The flirty, bold, emotional message that autocorrect twisted into something it was never meant to be. And sent straight to his boss instead of his friend. Ali's palms turned cold. He walked slowly toward the door, breathing unevenly. Why was she here? Was she angry? About to fire him? Embarrass him? Or something else? He opened the door. Mary stood there, arms folded, breath visible in the cold night air, eyes full of something he couldn't read, confusion, shock, and maybe even a hint of softness. Ali swallowed hard. "Mary, what are you doing here?" And my dear viewers, this is the exact moment where the story stops being just his, and becomes yours too. Because everyone knows what it feels like when one mistake threatens to change your entire life. If you want to know how a single message transformed a father's and a child's future forever, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hold your breath, because this story is only beginning. That morning had started like any other. Ali rushed around, trying to get his son, Hamza, ready for school. Breakfast, shoes, water bottle, everything at once. Exhaustion clung to him like another layer of clothing. His phone buzzed. It was his friend Adnan. "Bro, what did that girl say yesterday?" Ali smirked and typed fast. "If she gives me one chance, I'll love her so much she'll whisper my name even in her sleep." He laughed, sent it, and put the phone aside. Seconds later, his smile died. The message didn't go to Adnan. It went to Mary, his boss, a woman known for her professionalism, perfection, and intimidating calm. Ali panicked the whole way to the office. He expected an instant confrontation, maybe even hour. But Mary said nothing, not a word, though she did glance at him, many times. Her cheeks turned pink, his hands shook during meetings, and the entire office felt like it was swallowed by awkward silence. He thought tomorrow would be better. That he'd explain, apologize, and clear the mess. But then, the doorbell rang. Mary stepped into Ali's small living room and looked around. "Can I come in?" she asked softly. This was the first time he had ever heard her voice gentle. Ali nodded. She sat, took a breath, and said, "Ali, I've been trying to forget that message. But one thing keeps bothering me, why did you write it?" Ali could have made excuses. He could have laughed it off. But honesty came out instead. "Mary, that message wasn't meant for you. But it wasn't a joke either." He hesitated. "I'm not some guy who flirts around. I'm just a tired father trying to raise a child alone. My life isn't romance and freedom, it's responsibility. All of it." Mary stared at him quietly. Before she could respond, Hamza woke up and wandered out, rubbing his eyes. He froze seeing Mary, then gave her a curious little smile. "Papa, who is she?" Mary's stern face melted instantly. She knelt in front of the boy, her voice turning warm. "Were you sleeping, sweetheart?" He nodded and hugged Ali's leg. Ali whispered, "This is my whole world." Mary's eyes glistened, not with pity, but with something deeper. "Ali, no one should carry so much alone. Why don't you let anyone help?" He didn't know what to say. Maybe he was afraid of depending on someone. Afraid someone would walk away, like before. Mary exhaled softly. "Life doesn't work like that. Sometimes the right people show up at the wrong time, but they're still the right people." Ali said quietly, "I'm a single dad, Mary. My life is complicated." Mary smiled gently. "Good. Easy things don't interest me." She stood to leave, but paused at the door. "We'll talk tomorrow. Not as boss and employee, but as two people who deserve honesty." The next days changed everything. Their conversations deepened. Mary saw Ali's struggles, the late nights, the stress, the sacrifices. Ali saw Mary's kindness, the quiet way she noticed things, the way she talked to Hamza, the way she listened. Hamza adored her. Ali tried not to. But life doesn't work on effort. It works on connection. One evening, Mary finally said what Ali never expected. "Ali, that message you sent wasn't the mistake you think it was." Maybe it reached the wrong person. But maybe that wrong person was the right one. Ali felt something unlock in his chest. Something he had kept shut for years. Maybe, he said slowly. You're right. And in that moment, something beautiful happened. A tired man believed again. A guarded woman opened her heart. A lonely child found someone who cared. A wrong message became the beginning of something right. Because sometimes life doesn't wait for the perfect moment. Sometimes it gives you a messy, accidental, unexpected chance. And dares you to take it. The real message. A single mistake can lead you exactly where you were meant to be. So don't fear the unexpected. Sometimes the best things arrive without knocking. And sometimes, they ring your doorbell at 10:30 p.m. If this story touched you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments. Can one wrong message change a life forever?